What was your experience of playing playoff basketball in Fiserv for the first time?
It was a great atmosphere, great game. Crowd was there, everyone was pumped for the game, so felt like a good playoff game.
What do you think is the biggest adjustment or thing you all will look to tweak in game 2?
Just clean up the game a little bit, play a little sharper offensively. I think a little bit of it from game 1 might have been from rust for not playing a game for a little bit, but I don't think it's not time for crazy changes. Just clean it up, play sharper, continue to compete, try to get stops defensively.
I think you have the one turnover where you throw it out of bounds in front of Giannis. When it's something like that that's so out of character, do you feel like it's easier to clean up? Or do you get what I'm saying? It's not like, oh man, we have big problems to clean up. It's a mistake I don't normally make. I can clean it up. That'll be easy.
Nobody made me do that, so I'm completely in control of fixing it. So makes it a little bit easier.
I imagine you know what reception you're getting every time you go into Chicago, but what's it like playing a game in Milwaukee here with the mixed reception you're getting from the Bulls fans and the Bucks fans, the cheers and boos?
I think it was more mixed. The last regular season home game, last game, if it was mixed, I honestly didn't even notice it. So it just feels like another home game now that it's the playoffs, honestly. I know there's some red in the crowd. Someone's in there booing, but I didn't really hear it last game.
Did you hear the Bucks fans trying to kind of override the Bulls fans there?
I didn't notice, no.
They were trying for you.
You've been coming off the bench for a couple of weeks now. Is it different in the playoffs? Does it give you more time to settle the nerves a little bit, or anything like that?
No, I'd rather if we're talking about nerves specifically, I'd rather just be thrown out there and kind of get the nerves out of the way. But it's for me, it's the same regular season and playoffs. Coming off the bench, it feels pretty much the same. There's no extra pressure or nerves or kind of out of rhythm from coming off the bench. There's none of that.
Vucevic took 27 shots the other night. Obviously, with the drop coverage you guys played, teams are going to try to take and pop you. How do you think you did with the help and balancing out, how you got a hand to him, how you did it with the wings and just kind of balance that?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like a game of constant little adjustments from how much someone is shifting over or stunting at them to try to make them think about it or give the ball up, versus how quickly Brook or whatever other big is getting back. So I think we did a pretty good job, but he's obviously someone that can really score the ball, and he kind of thrives either popping or playing in the half roll. He's really good at those mid-range or touch shots in the paint. So it's something I think you constantly monitor, and if he starts to get hot, you adjust. But I think Brook is probably one of the best bigs in the NBA playing that drop coverage. So whatever adjustments he's making during the game, I'm sure are going to be the best ones.
Speaking of half roll, short roll, Brook's very good in that as well. I'm curious, all of your teammates got to experience Brook in a postseason run last year. I'm curious for you, as you're watching Brook take over in the fourth quarter, what you're thinking and what you've kind of gotten to know about his offensive game in the year that you've been with him.
Yeah, I mean, he makes some incredible plays. Obviously, we're talking about rolling as a big, which you see a lot of bigs do. But I mean, then there's plays where he's running down the wing on the break. Someone passes him the ball, and he's taking 2 dribbles, driving from the wing, making a wraparound pass to Bobby in the paint, or a dump off pass to Giannis. He does some crazy stuff for a big guy. So it's really impressive. He seems comfortable in every single spot on the floor. I think he would even be comfortable bringing the ball up the floor and running a play. So it's a nice thing to have on the offensive end.
Don't say that in a meeting when Bud doesn't want to hear that.
Oh no, he won't. He doesn't listen to my interviews. He won't know that.
Have you played with anyone like Brook before? Trying to think back in your career.
No. I mean, he's super unique. I'd say the only thing I've seen something like it driving-wise was in college when I played with Jahlil Okafor. Because, I mean, he can give him the ball on the wing. He can drive somebody. Brook's 3-4 inches taller, and he's shooting threes from deep, so that's the advantage Brook has there as far as that goes. But he's definitely unique.